Summer is now upon us, the barbecue is on, but what do you do with your Combi boiler? You may think just turn it off at the switch, but how are you going to use your hot water during the summer periods? This leaves you with a few options. Number one being the most ideal, where you have a summer mode on your boiler model itself. Not many have it, but it is worth checking. Google your model number and see if it has a summer mode in the manual or maybe a handy video online. If you're struggling to find it online, it is most likely you do not have this feature and you have to move on to the next step, which is with your thermostat. Simply grab your thermostat, go onto the target temperature, make sure it's in manual mode and drop it as low as you can go. Probably aim for around 5 degrees, which means your boiler will not come on unless your house gets to 5 degrees, which will not happen in summer. If you do not have a thermostat or you don't want to mess with your settings, you can emulate this right on the boiler. If you look at the ideal behind me, you've got a dial for your heating. This is with a radiator sign. Turn that as low as possible. Or if you have a more up-to-date boiler like a Worcester 8000, on the screen you can go into your radiator button and tap it down as low as you can go. For your particular boiler model, give it a quick Google and you'll find something online. Why would you want to do this? If you normally have a schedule to come on at around 7 in the morning, there is a good chance during summer your house will still need to heat up to, let's say, 19, 20 degrees. Not all houses have the best insulation, which means they can drop as low as 18, 17, even 15 in the summer months. However, with the weather how it is going, most mornings by around 9, 10 o'clock, your house will naturally get to 20 degrees anyway, so your boiler is just wasting time coming on, kicking up in the morning at 7 AM to get you that tiny bit warmer than you need to be. If you just drop the boiler off or turn it off completely, you're going to save a lot of money on electric and gas over the summer periods. However, one piece of warning, if your boiler is fairly old, turning off the boiler completely or having certain parts not working for a while can cause long-term damage. But as it's a Combi, you will still be using it for hot water, and as long as you're using it more than maybe once a day, you are going to keep those parts moving. If you are watching this video in the hopes to turn off your boiler for the summer period because you're away on holiday somewhere lovely, try and use the holiday mode on your thermostat instead of turning the boiler off completely, as when you come back from holiday, the boiler may no longer work. Ideally, you want your boiler to heat up at least once a week so that burner stays warm, stays working, and everything is fine when you come back home. But if the worst is to happen and your boiler does not work, you are in the right place. Head to iHeat.co.uk, fill in a quote, and we can meet the very next day to install your brand new boiler. Thanks for watching, leave any questions in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. This has been iHeat.